on them. I'm gonna end up hurting these guys if I keep doing this during the day. No. Yes. You're free. Aren't you happy? Oh yeah. Ready? Come on, Otto, let's go. Come on, big boy. Another day, another mission. All right, well, today we have a new plan, and we got some more missiones to do here in the backyard, our little poultry post, our little chicken kingdom, I guess you'd call it. Got me another little thing of coffee here, because I am dead tired again. First things first, come on, Otto. Otto, come on. Get your butt down here before I let them chickens out. Come on, take your time. Yeah, just take your time. We're not waiting on you. We have nothing to do. We're all just very patient people. There you go. Go ahead and use the bathroom, little bear. As you can see, I've been keeping them all locked up in the chicken run because we've been having a hawk problem lately. And actually today we need to be switching out Midnight with Guapo. So unfortunately, Guapo, you've had your chance. Today is the day I'm going to be switching them out. So I guess you guys get to enjoy watching me do that real quick. And also, before I get into that, what we'll be doing today is we need to fix our perimeter of the poultry post here. Looks like our indefensible wall all around here is starting to get a little bit old and bend out. Golly, I'd hate for this thing to fall apart one day. Maybe the wind will blow this thing straight off, and that's not good. We don't want that. As you can see, we got a couple areas here that we need to pin back up on our post. So hopefully I have a decent enough plan to fix this, and hopefully I have the right tools to fix this. So we'll get into that. I also have a little special pumpkin treat for our baby chickens today. All right, first thing we're gonna do before I even bring them chickens out, because right now I have them where I want them. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm definitely gonna have to get Midnight inside of this little house here, and I'm not gonna let the chickens out yet because I have to get Guapo, and he's a lot faster than he looks. He looks like a little chubby man that can't move fast. Boy, he is pretty quick. So let's get to this first. Let's go ahead and get Midnight into, look, he's ready to fight. He's pretty mad at me. But let's go ahead and get Midnight inside of his little house, and we'll go ahead and get Guapo. All right, little man. Yeah, he seems real tough until I get close to him, then he just runs away. Man, getting in here, I gotta figure out a different way of doing it. Calm down, calm down. My goodness. I'm gonna end up hurting these guys if I keep doing this during the day. No. Yes. Calm down. Not gonna hurt you, Midnight. My goodness. Whew. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to start doing this at night because they're a lot more docile at night. That's just gonna have to be the way to go. So from now on, we're gonna be doing this from nighttime. I don't want stressing them out or them getting hurt anymore. Poor little guy. Okay, let me get inside this house here. All right, little buddy, here you go. Trust me, you're gonna love what happens, okay? You get to be with your women again. All right, that part's done. All right, now for the extremely hard part. Well, we'll see how hard. Maybe that was the hardest. I'm hoping that was the hardest. But this is going to not be easy. Guapo is extremely fast. He is a lot faster than you think. He's very short, but boy, those little legs move quick. I'm gonna go ahead and let the majority of these chickens out because Guapo is still a little bit scared, so he doesn't come out last. No. Come on, Cookie. Okay, you're holding us back here, baby. I have no time to wait. Guapo knows something's up. Before I go ahead and get Guapo, we got a lot to do around here. This is supposed to be a grass box, but as you guys can tell, it didn't quite work out the way we wanted it to, so I'm gonna have to make some modifications to that. Seems like we're having an issue out here in the chicken run where all the chickens are just wanting to stay outside on the branches, which is okay for the moment. But when it starts to get to the point where it's freezing cold, I don't want these chickens to end up dying or getting hurt. So we're gonna have to figure something out here that accommodates them and keeps them warm as well. Poor sweetie, it looks like she's having a hard time with the rest of these chickens. I think they're picking on her, so I'm gonna have to figure that out as well. Try to get Guapo now. This should be interesting. I swear I can do this. I've done it before. Come on, man. How did I do this before? All right, let's see if we can get Guapo.
When she wrapped her loving arms around my neck on the dance floor at Chelsea's bar, I should have turned her away.
All right, mission complete there. Peaceful transfer of power here. Moving little teeny Guapo over to his new little house for a couple days. Maybe a week. We'll probably do a week each for each. All right, Guapo, that's your new home for a bit. All right, now that we've let one out, It's time for this little goober to get out of here. Come on, goober. Don't be so scared. It's all right. Come on. Everything's fine. I'm not chasing you down anymore. Come on, big boy. He might be a little afraid of me right now, so we'll just give him a dramatic exit.
She was gasoline. Good God. I was fire and she was gasoline. But we helped each other outlaw.
You're free. Aren't you happy? Oh, yeah. He's a happy boy now. All righty. Now that we've changed the guard, so much to do, such little time. All right, so now that that's all done, Guapo's a little bit angry. That's okay. We can't all be happy all the time in the world of the chickens, the poultry post kingdom here. We'll have to do a change of the guard and whatnot. Come, little ones, come. Come to Papa. He brings you water. Somebody's strutting their stuff around here. Look at him. I tell you what, the Midnight is a pretty little rooster, even though he can be a butthole sometimes. I tell you what, he's a pretty little rooster though, even though he can be kind of a... Whoa, whoa, watch out everybody. What happened, Gabby? You scared? I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but it looks to me like poor little Tweety's been getting kind of beat up by the other hens. I don't think that's molting. I think she's actually getting picked on, maybe pecked on the back of her neck and stuff like that. As you can tell, some of her tail feathers have maybe either drooped down or gotten picked off. I think she's just getting bullied really bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate her and maybe let her have a week off. Let her heal up a little bit, let her relax, maybe get some rest, because I don't want to overstress her, and I don't want her to die, you know. That's one unfortunate thing about especially being a white-crested hen is those feathers over her eyes really are a burden, especially when it comes to larger hens around her. When I ordered her and the other hens, I didn't realize how small she was going to be, and eventually with some time we're going to have to build her something separate from the other chickens. The poor little girl, she's just having a hard time. And so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and separate her, stick her in a small cage with some water and food, and just give her some time to rest, you know. So let's go ahead and do that real quick and see if I can get her while I'm down here. It's not gonna be easy because there's a tight space under the deck, so let's see if we can get her or not. Me and my wife, we just went on our honeymoon, or anniversary, and we had to leave them in the chicken run and haven't been able to let them out, and so she's been stuck in there for a long time. And as you can tell, calm down, baby, calm down, calm down, calm down. She's very, calm down. Calm down, baby, come on. As you guys can tell, I don't know if you can see in the back of her head, she's been getting picked at. Most of her feathers have been yanked off, been getting picked at like crazy. She needs to be separated from these chickens. They are beating her up senselessly. Poor baby. All right, so let's go ahead and move her into a smaller cage. This is gonna be the cage that she's gonna be hanging out with for about a week. All right, so what we're gonna do, no baby, back up. We're gonna give her some food, a lot of food here, and we'll give her some water as well. I know she's hungry, I know she's tired, she must be thirsty. No, no, gosh, Tweety, please, calm down. No, Tweety, stop it. Trust me, this is for your own good. We're gonna leave her alone for a bit. Eventually she will calm down, and what I might do is close this door just a little bit so she's not so freaked out. Right now she's very confused, but trust me, once she relaxes and calms down, she'll just eat and drink, and she'll just sit down and relax and let her body heal, and then maybe she'll actually get some sleep too. So we're just gonna leave her alone so she's not so sporadic, and hopefully she won't make a mess either. All right, first things first, we're gonna have to fix these fence, because it just seems like if we don't fix this now, a good gust of wind or hurricane or something like that could come through and just rip big panels of this fence down, and then we're really screwed if we try to let these chickens out. They'll just run out of the fence. So let's go ahead and get this fixed. So as you guys can see, this one's our biggest issue. Boy, look at that gap that this thing is left. And it is slowly pulling everything else off the post. They're all getting yanked off. Probably because this is the broadside where all the weather hits. So let's see if we can repair it. All right, let's go ahead and finish this part. Get that pushed in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Well, that's not gonna be easy, huh? Well, that is not a permanent fix, guys. That's just a Band-Aid, but as long as it'll stay on there just a little bit longer. I get the feeling that we definitely need to repair this one, guys. So let's go ahead and get that one done too. So there you go, guys. We fixed the poultry post great wall of chickens, and hopefully that'll keep us going for at least a little bit longer till maybe we can raise up enough money and get a new fence built. Let's go check on Tweety. Starting to get a little bit dark out here, guys, but it looks like the rest of the chickens are starting to settle down for the night. Oh, Guapo. Poor little Guapo. I forgot to open his door over here. Good thing we came out here and checked on him. Sorry, buddy. I forgot all about your little door needing to be open. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I stuck you over here, and I'm not even giving you the full accommodations here. I'm sorry. Here you go, buddy. Just pin it open a little bit for him. All right, there you go, Mr. Guap. You have a good night, sir. All right, let's go check on Tweety now. Whew, what a day. All right, let's see how little Tweety's doing over here. Oh yeah, she's sleeping good. She's calmed down, she's relaxing. Good, good, good. That's what I want her to do. I don't want her to stress out any more than she's already been stressed out. Let her heal up, and she's definitely got enough food and definitely has enough water. So we'll just keep an eye on her every day. We'll definitely keep the doors open before we let the chickens out so she can have a little bit of fresh air, especially if it's nice and warm out. So let's call it a day. Thank you guys for watching the first day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. All right, Otto, come on, let's go outside, buddy, for another day. Come on, little man, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, Otto. Okay, I guess we're not gonna do it with Otto another day. All right, another day. Check out how Tweety is. We opened the door up a little bit this morning so she'd have a little bit of sunshine. So I know she is probably going crazy inside that little cage, but it's for her own good. Now today, what we're gonna do, I felt kind of bad last night. Some good coffee. I felt kind of bad last night because this shed is an absolute mess. So what we're gonna do, I mean, it's not that bad of a mess, it just needs to be put in order. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and clean this up so that Tweety isn't living in a little trash house. And then also, I did a little surprise. I'm not gonna build a little chicken house, I just ordered one little cheap little chicken house that I could build here. And that way I'll just be a little refuge for Tweety to be able to hang out with. Now I also did another thing. I went on Amazon and bought me a little house, kind of cheap house. I know it's going to be cheap, but it's something that's not going to be permanent, but for the short time since winter's coming, I think it would be perfect for Tweety. And that way Tweety isn't going to be stuck in that chicken run with all those big chickens picking on her. And I kind of want to separate my bantams away from the larger chickens. You know, I'm a new chicken owner and I've learned a lot. I've been online, I've been studying tons and tons and tons, and you know, trial and error with all these chickens. But one thing I've noticed is these chickens, they definitely have personalities, but they are animals. And if one is bigger than the others, they're gonna pick on them. And if a group of chickens are bigger than one chicken, then they're gonna pick on that one chicken. And that chicken is gonna receive a lot of pain and punishment. And I don't feel like leaving Tweety inside this chicken run with all these large chickens is such a good idea. I feel like if I keep doing that, or if I leave her there, that maybe one day, fortunately, I might come out and find her dead. And I do not want that. So first thing we're gonna do is let these little goobers out. Come on out, goobers. Let them little goobers run around a bit. We're also gonna have to make some changes in here. We have an issue where these chickens are staying outside all the time now. Chickens are pretty hardy animals and they can withstand some of this cold weather, but I don't want them staying out here all the time, especially when the weather gets so cold to below freezing that it could get them sick. You know, they could die from hypothermia, and I don't want that. So what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to put these chickens on a training regimen to get their head back in the game of going back inside their coop. Now, the majority of the chickens actually go inside and stay inside the coop like they're normally supposed to do. But some of the chickens out here, I think we have a small minority of them that just like to sit outside, and we have to change their mind. But right now, what we're gonna do is we're going to clean this shed. We're going to water, feed everybody, and I believe we're gonna open that pumpkin up for them today. Give everybody a little bit of a treat since Thanksgiving in October is over. We are finished with this pumpkin. So we're gonna see how much they maul that thing here in a bit. So first things first. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. A lot cleaner, a little bit more organized, and I'd like to say that Tweety seems ecstatic about having this room clean. You can tell she just wants to get out of this cage and roam around and enjoy this beautiful room now. So we did a pretty good job here. I'd say mission complete. What do you guys think? Come on now, don't be shy. Everybody get you a little piece there. This is the noise that usually a rooster will make to let everybody, let all the hens know there's food here. Look, he makes a little bit of a noise to let all the girls know, hey, I found something delicious here. Come check it out. Lila's just gonna push her way into there. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's for our little Tweety bird, so y'all back off of that. Let's go give Tweety her little piece of the pie. All right, Tweety, get out of your food. Stop standing in it. All right, check it out. Ooh. Here you go, sweetheart. Hope you enjoyed that. Here, we'll put it right over. So about 4 or 5 days, I haven't collected any eggs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see how many eggs we have piled up in here. Hopefully it's a good bit. First little area here. Wow, check it out. My goodness. This is what happens when you neglect getting your eggs out. All right, let's see what's in the other one here too. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Now, for some reason, they never lay any eggs over here. I'd be pretty surprised if they actually started to. Let's check it out real quick. Nothing. I don't know why, but they hate this side. So anyways, go ahead and get our eggs out of there and collect it for the day.
Think you'll make the perfect pair. You'll never change for the better. It's not like you'd even care.
Good Lord, check that out. 23 eggs. Now that we've collected our eggs, we're gonna let these little goobers enjoy their pumpkin out here. Close up shop for Tweety for tonight, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Coming outside or what, Goober? Come on, let's go outside. For another wonderful day here at the Poultry Post. Come on out here, Otto. Come on. Come on, my little man. Oh, goodness. Hey, little baby, my little buddy. First thing we got to do is we got to move this camera that we got over here, set up our new solar little panel over there. That way we can keep an eye on these little crazy chickens while they're sitting in that chicken run. I want to make sure that they're safe, nothing's hurting them, and next time a chicken's getting picked on, I'll know about it. Delicious coffee. We got what you need, honey. Come and groove along. Come on. Check out BB's back there. See how bare that thing is? Now, if I was a betting man, I would say that's from a little bit too much mating. When the rooster jumps on the back, sometimes they'll claw a little bit, and she has very fine feathers, so my guess is it probably just took all those feathers off real quick. So we might have to eventually separate BB as well. Right now you can tell she's not hurt, but I want those feathers to grow back. But we might have to separate her as well. She is a bantam chicken, so she's a little bit smaller than the rest of the chickens, so she might not be as hardy, and like I said, those feathers are a little bit softer, so it might be harder for her to withstand some of the mating calls, if you know what I mean. But boy, they're going after these pumpkins. Check that out. My goodness, Tweety, you've made a mess. Yes, you. Looks like she's pooped on her pumpkin too. My goodness. She's knocked over her water. Her tray, her floor is all a mess with water and poop. So we're gonna have to go ahead and clean this up for her. I don't want her sitting in this watery poop mess here. To be honest, I'd like to go ahead and give her a haircut too today. Kind of trim her up a little bit. I know she's been kind of in shock, but I think she's healed up enough where I can at least give her a little bit of a trim, make her look good. And so first things first, let's clean up this cage, you little goober. And just like that, we're done. Tweety got her hair cut. Fresh water, fresh food, fresh bedding. Good to go, huh, Tweety? Yeah, she seems very happy. Now, as you guys can see, we have a camera here in the corner of our chicken run. And right now, it doesn't work. I moved the camera, but then I realized, wow, the solar panel's underneath the metal roofing that we have here. And I just kind of gave up, to be honest. But today, we're going to take that metal roofing, pin it up, get the solar panel, wire and everything out of there, stick it over there in that corner, and that way we should be able to watch all the babies and what they're doing in here, and close eye on the chickens, because if I ever go on a vacation or anything like that, the people that are taking care of the chickens, they might not know what to look for. And if I can see that if I can see what's happening on the camera, then I can let them know, hey, watch out, look out for Tweety, do this and that, you know, give them some kind of direction in order to keep that from happening again. So that's the plan next. Let's go ahead and get that solar panel and put it over there in that corner. All right, well, what I'm thinking, the best place to put this thing, I believe, is right here on the corner at this angle, because we know the sun comes up from the east over here and it sets over here on the west. So hopefully we'll get good majority of the sun almost all day to charge up this camera and keep it running all the time. So let's go ahead and drill it in, fix it up, plug it in, and hopefully we'll have enough power to power this thing up so we'll be able to see something today. We won't know until we try. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you look above the little black plug, you'll see a little light that is blinking red and green. I believe that means it's charging. So that's great news. We did something good there. But besides that, it looks pretty good. I think this is gonna work perfectly. As you guys can see, the sun's still hitting it at the moment. It should be in the general area to get max sunlight. And this camera should overlook our whole area here. Keep an eye on our little chicken goobers. Oh, speaking of little goober, who's that? Somebody just laid an egg? All right, bye, honey. All right, but we're looking pretty good. Hopefully this thing will start working. And now since Christmas is coming up, I thought it'd be a good idea to go ahead and put a little bit of lights up here to kind of get these chickens in a Christmas spirit. So let's go ahead and get into that. All right, well, today what we're gonna do is we're going to be building ourselves a family traditional chicken coop that has been passed down from my family's generations, my grandpappy's pappy to his grandpappy's pappy. These are instructions and these are materials only handed down through my family to build the perfect chicken coop. I'm not like one of those people that order chicken coops off of Amazon or anything like that, you know? I take strict instructions from my family. Yep, not bought off of Amazon, not a cheap chicken coop ready to put together. This is definitely all handcrafted, all made in America stuff right here. All the chickens are gathered around like Tweety, some kind of amusement to them, some like freak show or something. All right, so this is what I've done. I've reinforced this corner right here because for some reason my family forgot to put a little supporting structure there in that corner. It might be a little too high, let's see. Oh no, I have to build like a little second structure right here. All right, as you guys can see, I put this little piece of wood right here because when you would slide this tray in here, there was nothing holding it on the side. It just seemed very wobbly, and I thought, you know what, we could just easily stick a piece of wood in there and just easily have this more structurally sound. That way Tweety can dance and party and do all she wants to do all night long and nobody will worry about it. Another thing we'll probably end up having to do, guys, is we'll probably got to put some kind of wood structure here in the middle. That way she can jump up or something, because I know she's going to want to perch up on something. Generally, chickens love to perch up because it's like an instinctual thing to get off the ground because it makes them feel a lot safer. That's why you usually see them perched up on branches or posts or something like that inside of a chicken coop. Anyways, whoo, let's move on to the next part. Let's keep building, baby. I thought this was a good place as any, between the cage here with the rest of her little buddies that picked on her that day and whoever might be in that cage, whether it be Guapa or Midnight. So that way she can kind of socialize between all the chickens. Sometimes I might let her out and run around a little bit, stretch her legs, but that's only when she's fully committed to having this as her house and not this. So. All right, Tweety, just give me a moment. We're gonna show off your feather growing skills here. All right, so I want you guys to look at this. Now, The reason I knew Tweety was in bad shape is because, you know, her hair was getting picked out. You know, it was looking real wild and crazy. They had picked off her back tail feathers. Calm down, baby, calm down. Calm down, my love. But I want you guys to check out these back feathers and how they're growing back. And right now, she's a little bit tense, so it's not easy to see. Check that out. You guys see how that's growing back in? It's like, almost like there's like little tubes that come out of the skin. And out of those tubes, the feathers will actually come out of the tubes. Check that out. Isn't that crazy? That is pretty wild. Sorry that the trucks are so loud. Pretty amazing that all her tail feathers will come back and she'll look glorious once again. And her back hair is growing back again. All these are new little flutes that were feathers that were pulled out at one time. And now, I don't know if flutes are the correct term, but that's what I'm gonna use. And now the flutes are actually growing back and the feathers, or the plumage, are actually growing out, the little straw-looking flutes. It's pretty amazing. I love it. Chickens are amazing. Ain't that right, little baby Tweety? All right, let's quit wasting time. Put her in her little castle. Ready to go in your new little house here? Here you go, sweetie. I know it's not huge, but it's darn a lot better than that tiny little cage you were in before. And those mean old chickens won't pick on you no more. What do you think, baby girl? Now, once I walk away, she'll have a lot more time to check around here and see what's going on. Look, everything's perfect size, just for one chicken, though. This is only for one. So this is my little Christmas present for you, Tweety, okay? Your own little sanctuary, built for my family's hands. And don't let anybody ever tell you different. Well, we'll let you guys watch, see how Tweety interacts with her new little house here. And hopefully she'll go inside and get comfortable and enjoy it. Whew. But I appreciate you guys watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me put together my family chicken house. And I'll let you guys watch Tweety. And then tomorrow I got a little Christmas special treat for you. So see you guys tomorrow.
When a snowflake falls, when a bluebird calls on Christmas, love songs that we heard.
On behalf of his here at the Poultry Post, guys, we wish you a Happy New Year. And Santa Clucks here is going to wish you a Merry Christmas. And make sure you leave a like and subscribe for an early Christmas present for me. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Christmas.